Greetings to you all on this fantastic Friday. The weekend is upon us, and it is time for some more Rome 2 battles. This being my first one sent in, well, first land battle, first of all, and first one sent in by one of my Discord members, Emperor Candy Crush. Or, I'm sorry, Emperor Candy Katsu, my bad. And this is a first for me, actually. I don't usually do, there goes my controller, too many land battles. Not that I don't like them. I do. Because it does sort of require kind of some big brain strategy. It's just siege battles are nice because you can just, take things nice and slow, one thing at a time. But admittedly, land battles are something that I want to get better at, and covering them could potentially help me improve at my land battle game. So let's get into the army comps, and then we shall start this right away. All right, let's start off with the players first. So Emperor Candy is playing as Masacely here. We have Pax Romana playing as Carthage, which is sort of ironic because he's facing off against Rome. And then we have Serzhnabog as the Adrizian Kingdom. Czernobog. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce or enunciate your name. I hope I didn't butcher it. The other side we have as Seleucid is Pu22. Rome is Tong Yabgu. And Massilia is Arhamar. I'm going to go ahead and say it's Arhamar. So let's get into the army comps real quick, at least for these guys, because we can actually see there since Emperor Candy is the one who sent this in. So he's got, let's see, 3 Numidian Noble Cav. His back line is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 desert cohorts. Let's say Devert. 1, 2, 3, 4 Numidian light infantry. 1, 2, 3 tribal singers. I guess you were allowed to bring, it seems like 6 range, or maybe there was a max of 6 units. And then he has 2 Numidian spears and 1, 2, 3 slave infantry. Carthage is bringing General's Bodyguard, Mercenary Celtic Light Horse, Mercenary Scutari, Carthaginian Cav. Looks like Cretans, and Balearics. Naturally, why wouldn't you bring 3 of each, since that's what you're allowed. Mercenary Samnite Warriors. And then his front line is Mercenary Scutari and Mercenary Italian Swords. No Libyan infantry, huh? Or Carthaginian. Anyway, Adrizian Kingdom is bringing with him in his front line 6 Thracian Slingers. I think that's all they get, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Thracian Horsemen, 1 Thracian Royal Cav, and his back line looks like all Thracian Nobles. Yeah. Alright, let's get into these guys. Seleucid, naturally, some of his forces are hiding, so when they pop up, we'll take a gander. We got Shield Bearers, Thorax Swords, Thorio Spears, Syrian Heavies. Rome has Socii Equitae, 2, 3 Hastati, at least one Evocati cohort, 1 Legionary cohort, another Evocati cohort. Oh, okay, I see how he has it. All right, so 3 Hastati on 6 Hastati. 2 evocati cohort. I'm going to go ahead and say 2 veteran legionaries and then 2 legionary cohort. And then it looks like he has just 3 auxiliary, oh, god damn it, just 3 Sirion archers, and general bodyguard and another Socii Equite. Massilia is bringing, let's see, what's Massilia bringing? Of course, oh no, just Celtic Light Slingers, huh? Not the, okay. So 4 Celtic Light Slingers, 3 Hoplites, 3 Massilian Hoplites, 3 Axe Warriors, 2 Massilian Thurio Spears, 2 Skirmisher Cav, 1 Hippeus Lancers, 1 Massilian Cavalry, and oh, another Hippeus Lancers. Okay, all right. Let's get this one underway. 22 minutes, just about, a little over, and I'm gonna try and do my best to go over this. Because again, this is the first time I'm ever having done a land battle, so there'll be a lot to unpack here, and try and catch. I'll try and catch as much as I possibly can. Maybe can we start seeing some of? Yeah, here we go. Veteran Legion. Yeah, it looks like that's what it is. Seleucid's not moving yet. It looks like Horse Skirmishers disappeared into the woods. Sacely's moving into the woods too. Not a bad idea. I mean, he's gonna know where you are, but at least your formation is somewhat hidden. Moving up his Numidian Noble Cav. Out on the flank, smart. Try and get around, or at least some shots off, because you know the Cav's gonna be coming around too. Seleucid's starting to show up more. Okay, here we go. So it looks like the Skirmisher Cav's going to be duking it out with the Numidian Noble Cav a little bit. I would think that the Noble Cav would win this. I mean, so long as these guys don't continually get backed up by the Shot Cav and the Melee Cav. Back over here, looks like Carthage is just kind of standing still. Drizzian Kingdom's moving up. Kind of forming a pocket here, it looks like. Seleucid's starting to move up. Lots of Thorax Swords. Thurio Spears. Lots of Thurio Spears. Whew, that's a little scary. Looks like some of his Cav disappeared into the woods over here too. Rome has just done a long, thin line. I mean, if the center crumbles, then, or well, if anything crumbles there, then his 2 allies will be a little screwed. Rome's starting to move forward. Massilia is shifting to the right. I guess, yeah, they're moving up with Rome as much as they can. So is Seleucid, it looks like. At least they're trying to. Rome's actually falling back. Okay, okay. Still just jockeying for position over here a little bit, but, oh, are they going to catch them? No, they get away. They get away. Yep, pull back, pull back. Don't want to get caught by this Shot Cav and the Melee Cav. Although, let's take a look real quick. 40, 25. 50, 35. Actually, I think the Noble Cav would win this. And they're just charging in. They're like, fuck it, let's go for it. Let's brawl. It's like Rome's starting to shift a little bit more to our left, their right. Sacely here's filling in some gaps a little bit. If any Cav tries to sneak through, I would imagine that he would just kind of close like a door. Oh, wow. Drizzian Kingdom going in. Wow. Caught the Syrian archers out in the open. That's pretty big. But they're getting shot to hell by these Thurio Spears, which is unfortunate. Now they're going to be without Cav support on this right-hand side. Still, though, he's still getting into... Oh, look at this. Pull your cavalry out before they get just annihilated. They're going to get evaporated if he's not careful. Back over here. Oh, wow. 47 kills. Looks like he got into the slingers there. Ooh, really knocked him down, too. Not bad, not bad. Wish I had caught that. Now we got the slingers firing it on the cav. Good target to go for. Hard to miss, right? Median Noble Cav getting shot up by the Massilian Thurio Spears, but also in combat with the Payas Lancer. No, not Payas Lancers. What am I talking about? The Massilian Cav. Honestly, I'd probably just try and, yeah, like, lure them away. There's not a lot. Well, they only lost 6 guys. But I would charge back. Get this 27 unit out. Yeah, charge back in there. Do something about that. Very odd battle lines here. So it looks like Massilia is just, he's protecting his flank here, just in case. Carthage has shifted some, which is now, it's going to force Rome to engage with these units. And look at the jacketing here. Nice. Look at that. Pulling back just in time and getting these guys around. Let's see if they'll catch them. But now these Evocati cohort are going to be susceptible if he wants to rear charge these guys right in behind. Doesn't look like he's going to do that, though. That's what I would have done. Or at least maybe even gone for the Syrians. Back over here. Strosian nobles are just going to absolutely annihilate these Thurio spears. Thracian horsemen still in it, though. They're losing, unfortunately, because they're up against the Thurio spears. I try and pull them out and come back around and start trying to harass the back line some more. Back over here. This Noble Cav getting chased down by these Payas Lancers. But again, I think maybe the Noble Cav would win in a prolonged fight. Looks like these guys are getting... Oh, they came back, though, just the last second. So now you got the slingers again, just popping away at the Thurio spears. Letting the slave infantry take the brute of those jabs. Oh, and look at this. Now he's going to start bringing his Numidian light infantry up. He's got to be careful, though, because Rome could start shifting some troops around. Not that I think that that's going to happen. Oh, and look at this. Evocati cohort just caught out in the open, not doing anything, and getting nice side shots by these Italian swords. And they're just going to get destroyed and then charged in on. So now Massilia over here is just kind of getting enveloped a little bit. He brought his light infantry. Ooh, look at that. What the fuck is that? Jesus. So his light infantry, remember, was like this. And then again, he just kind of swung them around like a door. He's bringing them back, though. Maybe to plug up this gap that's right here. It's not a bad idea, because these Payas Lancers are coming along. Yeah, the 2 Payas Lancers. Don't want them to get in your backyard, so to speak. General unit down 30 men. But he should still be able to use them effectively, especially if these Thurio spears are out of ammo. Already 104 kills, not bad. Rome, however, over here is just getting absolutely handled. Oh, my God. Oh, although these Syrians are getting good shots on the Italian swords over there. Median light infantry coming back into the fold of the main army. Desert cohort up against these hoplites. I would think that the cohort should win this. Now it looks like he just sent the Noble Cav in on basically a suicide mission to try and get rid of many of these slingers as possible. I mean, when the unit's as depleted as it is, it's not a terrible idea. Running away from the Thurio spears. Now these slingers, though, are going to start getting shots on him. And if he wanted to, the Noble Cav could come in the back. Got a unit of Hastati here that broke and came back. These slingers are still... Or sorry, semi-warriors doing pretty good against these legionary cohort. And yep, 2 legionary cohorts. So broke one. Now they're going to start dealing with these guys. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, chariots. But they're getting shot to hell. That is disappointing. Only 70 kills, but look at this. Socialite Equite is getting into the slingers, the Cretan archers, and the Balearic slingers. That's unfortunate. Back over here, Jersey Kingdom unfortunately got handled. That's the thing with I've come to find out with the Thracian nobles that they're like shock cav. You can't leave them in. You gotta just like constantly cycle charge them in and out, in and out, in and out. So these thorax swords going to town. The Carthaginian cav, Thracian horsemen are done for, and Jersey Kingdom is not having a good day at this point. I'll just try and get the general out and save him. And try and be as useful as possible. Although Rome is pretty much, well, still has 2 units Vestati. Wow, look at this. They broke the Socialite Equites. Unreal. He's going to come in and try and get these guys, but I don't know if that's the greatest of ideas. So now I got the Carthaginian general coming in. Let's see what's going on back over here. Axe Warriors losing. Oh, the Massilian Hoplites are winning a little bit. Is it across the board? Doesn't look like it. There's a cohort charging forward. Oh, and these Hoplites are retreating. I'm just going to get absolutely shot in behind. Oh, and that's why. Sicilian general getting into the slingers here. Not bad. Try and pull them out, though, as quickly as possible. You don't want to get caught up by these hoplites. Oh, here comes the Pais Lancers. Move, move, move. Oh. Dropping. Yeah, that might be the end for him. Yep, starting to waver. Axe Warriors getting charged in by these Numidian light infantry. And even though they're light infantry, they're really kind of like medium infantry, honestly. Well, actually, yeah, they are. Duh, Lictor. Dummy. So, yeah, I don't know why it says light infantry. But they are just, they are medium infantry. And they're a pretty solid unit, too. Over here, unfortunately, Drusian Kingdom is completely done for. Carthage is also pretty much folded, although they did a number on Rome. Slave infantry getting sent in against these hoplites. Now Massilia is all by himself. Pais Lancers coming in. Gonna get a big charge on these slingers. 106, 112, 122, 25. Oof, look at that number just soar up. Wow. Absolutely devastating. Breaking 2 units. Starting to waver. The third's probably going to be on its way out soon, too. Over here. Looks like Carthage is trying to get his ranged units over here to be as helpful as possible. Coming over with his general. Ooh, look at this. Is he going to get him? I think he's going to. He's going to get shot to hell, though. Oof. But he did manage to get into the slingers, so that they should end up taking them out, even though there's only 14 guys. There's not a lot of slingers left. They might have a problem with this unit of 56. But, got these desert cohort coming in. Unless they're going to come back around and smash into the back of these hoplites, which is what I would do. Especially since he's sending these slingers off the battlefield. Now Carthage is going to fight a kiting battle at this point with his skirmisher units. Mercenary Scutaris is completely surrounded, but still going strong. 155 kills. What are they up against? Shield bearers, 2 thorax, and 2 units of stati. Back over here, Mercenary Scutari, 161. Just running away. I don't know exactly what he's doing. Unless he's just, you know, baiting units. I mean, if you're silly enough to just keep chasing a unit, then you get what you deserve. I mean, he's just going to exhaust this unit. Over here, wow, look at that. Massilia has been dealt with. Saisley's going to start to form up. Yep, there you go. I was just about to say, Carthage should bring back all of his units and form up a line to deal with the remaining. So let's see, what do we got here? 85, 72, 74. Minion light infantry's okay. 98. Seleucid's still got some fairly healthy or at least one healthy thorax sword. Damn it, that one just disappeared. So it looks like, yeah, Carthage is going to bring his mercenary Scutari back over here. It's going to be a long walk, but these guys, are they just walking? Yeah. They should be running. But they're going to get smashed by these Epeius Lancers, who are also just walking. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, you want to get rid of these, especially the Cretans. They're really good units. One of the best archers in the game. At this point, it's like, what do you do? So you just new box it up? He's starting to move. He's shifting. Which isn't bad. But here we go. He's just going to charge these guys in. He knew he couldn't get away, so, I mean, what's the point? At least you could try and take out... I mean, you're not going to, but he's at least got these guys firing on the Massilian general, so maybe... Or Massilia general. Massilia, right? Yeah. So the Epeius Lancers are going to be sent off the battlefield. Hopefully. They still have the Carthaginian general that can... right? Is he still alive? Yeah, it looks like he is, right? Yeah. So he can still inspire these guys, depending on what abilities that he has. Usually most players go with Second Wind and Battle Rhythm, which is super effective. The general used Battle Rhythm. It was super effective. Now, what do we have left? Just some Hastati, Veteran Legionaries, Hoplites, Shield Bearers, and Thorax Swords. So again, this is going to be a... I mean, does he have any slingers left? He does. 26 kills. They definitely have ammo. So now, I mean, if I was him, I don't even know if I'd... Well, yeah, maybe I'd go after the Legionaries. They're much scarier than the Thorax Swords. General's not dead, but he definitely routed. Oh no, these Hastati are just going to start getting shot in the side. Granted, it's the shield arm, but even still. As soon as they get far enough, they're going to be getting shot in the back. So he's going to engage these desert cohort. He's going to probably bring these guys around. He's going to charge them. Numidian light infantry. Trying to get in the side of these desert cohort, but he's going to catch them, it looks like, just in time. These Scutari are still trudging along. It's going to come down to the wire. I mean, the balance of power is still pretty even. Looks like, are these guys out of ammo? Yep, so he's going to charge in these Balearic Slingers. Right into the back. These Hastati. The Numidian Light Infantry are going to go up against these Hastati. The Hastati should probably win. Oh no! What's the stats here? 34, 35. Melee defense is 48 and armor is 60. Oh, so the Numidian Light Infantry has better melee defense. Armor's not as good, but still. Now they're going to get supported by the Carthaginian general, so that should help. He should really, yeah, cycle charge them. There we go. He's starting to break them. Not bad. Scutari's finally getting over here. Should really have bring them around and boop right into the back of these guys. They're exhausted though. Looks like Masacely's units, for the most part, are just tired. So they could pull this off. Starting to get some breaking. But Seleucids are, yeah, I mean, all their units are exhausted. That's going to affect their fighting strength somewhat. Now he's just going to start to get, oh man. I think this is sealed Seleucid's fate. This is it. Rome's been sent off the battlefield, it looks like. Massilia is gone. His one last unit of hoplites has disappeared. Looks like he's going to charge his Balearic slingers against these thorax swordsmen just to hold them up. Not a bad idea. Light infantry starting to break. But I mean, if he can get rid of these thorax swords quickly and then turn right around on these shield bearers, looks like they're getting shot in the side too, so that's good. Scutari getting in on these thorax swords. What's he firing at here? Should really be going after this general, because the shield bearers are going to be the biggest pain in the ass to deal with. Even if they're exhausted, they still have some staying power. And 115 armor is just absolutely ridiculous. And he's just giving them their back, too, for the most part. Minute 30 left. I think we're going to start seeing some mass routing from Seleucid here any second now. Thorax swordsman losing decisively. Combat's even for these two units. Nope, just for him. The thorax is losing. Shield bearers are going to come back in, probably try and get a charge, but they're damned if they do, they're damned if they don't. Because if they charge in, there's so many extra units that they could just charge in around the back. I mean, I would try and get these slingers over here to just start firing into the back of these dudes. That might be what he's trying to do. Yeah, look at it, see? For a spear unit, too, they have a pretty decent charge bonus, 28. It's not great, but... So it looked like he was trying to get some cycle charges in, but as they were running away, they got caught by the Desert Cohort. Both thorax swords are starting to break. This looks like it's going to be the end for Seleucid. Any minute now, I bet you the general's going to start to waver. There we go. Well played. Adrian Kingdom unfortunately got shown off the battlefield pretty quickly. They did some damage, I'll give them that. But, yeah, those Thracian nobles, you got to just use them as a, as like shot cav and just charge them in and out, in and out. They're better as like a support faction, really. Carthage did really well too, and so did Masacely. So let's get into the kills. Pax Romana got 1,661 kills. His general got 125. Wow, not bad. Carthaginians got 100. Celtic Light Horse didn't do great. Scutari didn't do great at all. Oof. Balearic Slingers 187, 126. Green Archers didn't do all that well either. That's not surprising. 71, 6, and 5. Mercenary Italians only 94, 20, 40. Sandlight Warriors 61, 99, 92. Mercenary Scutari, however, they really pulled their weight. 178, 210, 160. Nabog, 1,268 kills. His general only 94. Thracian Horseman 113. That unit did pretty good. 44, 37, 26. Thracian Slingers, not great. 50, 39, 39. And then his Thracian Nobles, they did good, but they just, again, they're better as a support unit. If you can get your ally to tie down a unit, and then you can sneak them into the back, and then just cycle charge into the back of the enemy unit that's tied down, then you'll really see them shine. They're also really good against horses, which I found out recently. So 115, 132, 107, 182, and 233. And then Emperor Candy Katsu, who sent this in, 2084, really did good. His general 114, his two other Numidian noble horse 111 and 90. His slingers 36, 37, and 11. His desert cohort 230, 174, 253, 257, and 210. Numidian light infantry 213, 192, 162, 26. Did really well actually. Numidian spearmen 11 and 0, but they're spearmen. And it seems like they're I didn't look at their stats, but I think they're like lower tier. And then the slave infantry didn't do all that great either, just 5, 8, and 7. But again, they're kind of like cannon fodder. Tong Yabgu as Rome got 1,449 kills. General only 24. Sociali Equites 95, 154. Syrians didn't do terrific. 28, 46, 28. His Estati 12, 77, 55. His two Evocati did 77. Or, I'm sorry, wait, what? Oh, okay, I see how this is all set up. Okay. So the Stati, let's do this again. 12, 77, 55, 32, 74, 74, 77 and 116 for his Evocati. His veteran legionary is 142, 119, and his legionary cohort 55, 70, 63, and 108. Arhamar did 1,256. General getting 138 kills, not bad. Skirmisher Cav didn't do terrific, 1 and 18. Massilian Cavalry 28. Pace Lancers 158. Celtic Slingers not terrific, 57, 51. Axe Warriors 129, not bad, 90, 52. Thurio Spears 131, but really good, 30. And his Hoplites 113, not bad, 34, 10. And then Massilian Hoplites 44, 79, 53. And then Poo 22 got 1,303 kills. His general 74. His chariots, unfortunately, only 70 kills. Just got shot to hell, unfortunately. Syrians 33, 42, 63, and 38. Thorax swords did pretty good across the board. 126, 176, 106, 185. And his Thurio Spears 89, 42, 98. So that's going to be it. I'd like to thank Emperor Candy Katsu for sending this in to me. This is my first battle replay that was sent in by one of my subscribers, and who's also part of my Discord. I'm going to link my Discord, my Twitter, and my Twitch in the description below. I'm also going to link Emperor Candy Katsu's YouTube account in the link below. He also has a YouTube account, so go check him out as well. And yeah, if you guys want to see your battles up on YouTube, feel free to send them in. Land battles, siege battles, meme battles, what have you. Send them on in, and I'll be happy to cover them for you. All right? This is Lictor saying, have a fan-fucking-tastic weekend. Take it easy, guys.